Good morning,
Dutchmen. It's September 28th in the beautiful mountains of Colorado. Will Scripps here, just hiking along, hanging out, ready to recap your week and figure out what's going on in the world of football.
Starting off, we have yours truly versus the party rages on. I have taken my first 360 over the stream. Loss of the season, and Tom Butler moves up to 3-0. That Packer game was a bit close. Aaron Jones almost got me 360 over the stream. Me the win, and I left the ex-Packer Randall Cobb on my bench, who would have given me the win. So just a close game, but I'll take my first loss. Packers won, so I can't be that upset. Yeah. Well, with the week 3 Monday night matchup being between the Chiefs and the Ravens, there are still plenty of teams who have players to go. So there's only one game that's truly finished. Unfortunately, that game was the most exciting. The rest of the games seem pretty much decided. For example, let's start off with Dun 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 versus the Young Hoes. Kenny currently has a 30-some point lead over Krish, 31 and change. Krish does have Lamar Jackson still to go, so could be potential gold mine right there. But Kenny also has two players. Kenny has two players to go. Mark Andrews and that running back from the Chiefs that I can't pronounce his name, Edwards-Helaire or something. So I just don't think that Jackson's going to be able to outscore those two plus 30 points. So we're going to go ahead and call that one for Kenny. Kenny's going to jump up to 2-1, and Chris will drop down to 1-2. Oh God, V-cut. Next up, we have Turd Ferguson on OBJ's chest versus Fueled by Jägermeister. Colin currently has about a 50-some point lead over Lou. Lou does have a player to go. Butker is kicker. Unlikely to make up that point difference. And Colin has two players to go. Mark Ingram and his own kicker. So we're going to go ahead and call this one for Colin. Both of them were 0-2. So Lewis will remain defeated. Colin will take his first win of the season. Next up, we have Mr. Poopy Butthole versus the Park City Patrol. Poopy Butthole really exploded this week. 150 points, despite leaving, 15 points on his bench, at least. Just could have had the biggest week of the season, but played Minshew instead of, I think, Breeze. Still, despite that, he looks like he's going to be beating PCP, who has 90 points. Oh, I should keep myself in frame. I got 90 points, but does have Patrick Mahomes to go. Unlikely, though, that Mahomes is going to score 60 points. Though if he does rush for 6 touchdowns or even 5 touchdowns, he might make it. That seems highly unlikely, though. Let's see. Poopy Butthole is going to jump up to 2-1, and Park City Patrol will drop to 0-3. Next up, we have Squeak Squeak Motherfucker versus Keenan Allen in my flex. Squeak's team just didn't show up this week. None of his players got more than, I think, 14. Yeah, 14 and a half from his flex. Squeak finishes the week with 83 points. So unless Tyreek Hill loses 20, it looks like Geb's going to take the win here. Geb had some good showings from Dak Prescott, who got him 27. He's currently sitting at 101 points. So definitely a win for Geb. With that, Squeak will take his first loss of the season, dropping down to 2-1 to join me. And Geb is going to... and in this week's game of the week, I guess, we have No Sleep Till Maryland versus... Kenny, who is it?
Brett Favre's unimpressive penis.
Brett Favre's unimpressively 2-0 penis. Looking to make that a slightly more impressive 360 over the stream. 3-0 penis. No Sleep Till Maryland is sitting at 0-2. Trying to get his first win. Unfortunately, he's currently down about 23 points. He does have Travis Kelce to go, which, you know, if you're going to have a tight end to go, that's not a bad one to pick. Brett Favre does have the Baltimore defense to combat that. So the question is, can Travis Kelce make up the 23-point difference over the Baltimore defense? And that's the question that Vika will be addressing in her predictions this week.
Well, Dutchman, I think that brings us to the popular and, you know, the most anticipated moment of the week, Vika's predictions. Oh, hi, Lauren. You're
Hi.
here too.
I sure am.
Wow. This is going to be the best one yet. So this week we have a Monday night game that consists of who? Do you guys know?
Chiefs and Ravens.
That's right.
Very good.
Of course.
Very
I
good.
studied very hard. I
What
knew this.
do you think is going to happen with that? They're
They're
two.
gonna play.
Okay.
Probably score some points.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game.
Yeah.
Yeah, because both of their offenses are good.
What about their defenses?
Not so good. Not as
so
strong.
good.
Pretty good though.
I
No.
thought they weren't as good.
No, but yeah, you're right. They have some disadvantages,
Yes.
especially the Chiefs one, because they weren't doing as well last week. And
That's
this
right.
week, they also lost some key players, so they're gonna be even a little bit worse.
So what are your predictions? Who wins tonight?
That's a tough one.
You know, I've really just thought long and hard about this.
Yeah. So who? Lamar Jackson or Patrick Mahomes?
You know, someone will win and someone
I
will
think
lose.
it's going to be the whole team though, and not just the quarterback.
A single person will win,
Great.
is what I hear.
Great. So, first prediction is that one player will win the game.
Yes.
I need 2 cameras.
Our next, we do need 2 cameras. Our next question, in our game of the week in fantasy, we have Kurt versus James and Connor. No Sleep Till Maryland, which is a great name, unfortunately cannot be beat by Brett Favre's penis. Who do we think is going to pull that one out? We have a close one that is
What's the
really not
predictions?
that close.
This
It's
guy
not that
unfortunately
close. Right now.
cannot be this guy. So what's the predictions?
Well, I'm talking about names. Brett Favre's penis is a better name.
Oh,
Yeah.
in the name department.
Yeah.
I
But
see.
Well, so do we think that Brett Favre's penis is going to pull out a big one, or do we think that No Sleep Till Maryland is going to put Brett Favre's penis to shame this week? Travis Kelce has to score
A lot of points.
30 points?
23 points.
Many
23
points.
Yeah.
Who's
Versus,
Travis Kelce?
he's the tight end for No Sleep Till Maryland. And he's the tight end for the Chiefs as well.
Yes.
Right.
And then we have the Baltimore defense, who has to, well, not lose all of Brett Favre's points. Brett Favre's penis's points.
Right.
Who's going to win there?
You know, even if the Ravens lose Brett Favre's penis many points and shrinks the lead that he has, I just don't know if No Sleep Till Maryland can compensate. So I would say it's Brett Favre's penis that's going to pull out the big one.
What comes out on top?
Definitely not the bottom.
I have nothing to add to this.
Great. And there you have it, our predictions. 1, Brett Favre's penis will relieve himself all over Maryland. And one single player, doesn't matter who, one single player wins on Monday night. Enjoy your games, Dutchman.
360 over the stream.
All right, now for the real prediction. Ravens or Chiefs?
Chiefs.
Ravens.
That makes for a difficult poll.
Thanks for watching this very special episode of... I don't have a name for this. Dutchman Fantasy Football Recap. See y'all next week. 360 over the stream. More like a 270.
Yeah.